With a hamstring injury to Kendall Milton, a foot injury to Branson Robinson, and Andrew Paul still coming back from a torn ACL that he suffered last year, it's safe to say Georgia's running back group is not at full strength or maybe full health just yet in fall camp. Georgia running backs coach Dell McGee met with media Thursday ahead of the Bulldogs' first scrimmage of fall camp on Saturday and said this is the right group of guys. But there are a couple who have had to shoulder more responsibility and put more on their plate because of the injuries Georgia is dealing with. One of those guys is lead returner Daijun Edwards. Another one of them is walk-on Cash Jones. McGee said he envisions this Georgia run game being back by committee this fall with the Bulldogs riding the hot hand.
We're still a work in progress right now because of the injuries. A lot of guys have had to take a bigger load, but at the same token, it's my job to prepare who's ever available, who's ever healthy, to perform at a high level. And we're just really concentrating on each day, each moment, winning those small moments without looking into the future, looking at future outcomes. It's basically, how do I get better daily? I'm very confident. I think we have the right guys. They have the right mindset. They're working their butts off. They do extra for us film study. They're really connected as a group, and our offense won't live and die by our running backs. We got really good players all over the football field. So I think our running back room will be by committee. Whoever has the hot hand will earn those touches, and we'll spread the ball out and find out who needs to touch the ball as the game goes on.
Speaking of Jones, you may have heard Kirby Smart raving about him recently, and McGee emphasized he is happy they've got Cash Jones on the roster, especially given his ability to catch out of the backfield. You remember how good Kenny McIntosh was at just that for this Georgia team last year, and they don't want to lose that. But McGee also said that that's a skill other guys need to develop, and that'll probably continue to happen, especially as guys get healthier, because they need to be able to do it when their number is called.
We're really glad we have him. He was part of our strongest guys on the team, pound for pound, which speaks a lot for him with his size. He's definitely he played last year on special teams. I think he was a starter on kickoff and contributed on other areas in our kicking game, and we still think he would do a great job in that area. Cash catches the ball well out of the backfield. He's somewhat of a matchup problem for linebackers, very similar to James Cook, Kenny McIntosh, who have served in those roles. The thing I really like about Cash is he's very unselfish. He goes 1,000% every single day, and he does it with a smile on his face. So anything you ask of Cash, he's more than willing to do it. It's with injuries with Kendall and what Branson and even Andrew Paul coming off ACL, you don't get a chance to get those physical reps, so you lose out on that. So they have to really do extra, whether it's on their own or me as a coach taking time out and making sure that they're getting those necessary route development and hand development that's needed to catch. All of our guys have improved in that area, and we can't let our injuries or not being there be an excuse to not catch the ball. When their number's called in the passing game, they're expected to catch it and answer the bell.